So sad. Thank you, Stacey. Right now, protesters are gathering in Times Square angry over President Trump's sudden decision to ban transgender people from the military. The president announcing the major policy move via Twitter this morning, surprising everyone, including the Pentagon. Eyewitness News reporter Sandra Bookman is live for us in Times Square with the reaction there and more on the decision. Sandra?
Yeah, Diana, it was a surprise to everyone, but LGBT activists and their supporters moved quickly. They put together this rally. It's a coalition of groups. The message they say they want to send the White House this evening, loud and clear, that they're going to fight this.
It's disgraceful, it's anti-American, and we're going to fight back.
Outrage from LGBT groups and their supporters today as word of President Trump's morning announcement on Twitter spread. Please be advised that the United States government will not accept or allow transgender individuals to serve in any capacity in the U.S. military. Still not clear is what would happen to transgender people already in the military, even after the White House addressed the question during an afternoon briefing.
That's something that the Department of Defense and the White House will have to work together as implementation takes place and is done so lawfully.
Transgender service members have been able to serve openly in the military since last year, when former Defense Secretary Ash Carter ended the ban. One study estimates there are between 2,500 and 7,000 service members on active duty who self-identify as transgender.
Anyone who comes forward and volunteers to serve their country and put themselves in harm's way, I say God bless them. I don't care what their identity is. We should welcome them. We should thank them.
While the president's surprise announcement did garner applause from some conservatives, like Republican Congresswoman Vicky Hartzler, whose amendment to ban military funding for sex reassignment surgeries failed just last week.
We are facing so many threats in the world right now, and we can't afford to have $1.5 billion over the next 10 years go to sex reassignment surgeries.
Lawmakers on both sides of the aisle lined up against it.
I served on active duty in the military, and I can tell you, we don't care about gender orientation or identity or who you love. We just care if you can shoot straight and complete the mission.
My attitude is they're human beings. They have every right to it. And I don't see any problem with that.
Now, some activists we spoke with today said they saw the president's early morning tweet as an effort to try and change the conversation. He says they say he's been taking a lot of heat when it comes to Russia, when it comes to health care, and this is a way to get people to talk about something else. This rally here in Times Square scheduled tonight from 5 until 9. It should be getting underway momentarily. We're live in Times Square. I'm Sandra Bookman, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Sandra, thank you. Two Good Samaritans jumped into action, saving a child after a deadly accident on Long Island. New York State police say the boy's father, 31-year-old Carlos Martinez, lost control of his car, hit a rail, and rolled over. It happened on the Sagda Coast Parkway near Brentwood earlier this morning. Martinez died. Police say his son was thrown from the vehicle, which landed on top of the boy. He is expected to survive.
The MTA's plan to fix New York City's subway system is getting the cold shoulder from strap hangers and New York City's mayor. MTA Chairman Joe Lota briefed board.
We've learned tragic new details about the death of 11-year-old Abigail Smith. She was killed at her apartment complex in Keansburg, New Jersey earlier this month. The man accused of killing her was in court today, where prosecutors revealed more about what happened. New Jersey reporter Anthony Johnson live at the Monmouth County Courthouse in Freehold. Anthony.
Well, the more we hear about this very troubling case, the more you realize how much this 11-year-old girl was abused by her attacker, her family, more than a dozen of them. They were in court today. They heard the details, and in the end of the court session, bail was denied for the suspect. Suspect Andreas Arazo showed no emotion, sitting motionless, staring at the judge during the entire proceeding. At least 3 rows of family members sat in court, many of them wearing T-shirts showing Abigail Smith's picture. They listened intensely as the prosecutor spelled out more of the heartbreaking details of how the 11-year-old girl was brutalized before her body was dumped right outside the suspect's bedroom window.
She was bound with cord from the computer, and most of her clothing had been removed. It was evident she had suffered grievous traumatic injury on both sides of her neck.
Family members could be heard gasping as prosecutors laid out the gruesome details.
He eventually admitted that on the previous evening, he had stabbed Abigail Smith to death, hidden her body, bound her with computer cord, wrapped her in a sheet and a comforter, and placed her outside of his window.
It appears Arazo gave detectives a lengthy statement after he was arrested. He lived in the apartment right above Abigail Smith. When police initially knocked on the door, he eventually let them in, allegedly telling them he knew nothing about the girl's disappearance. But after finding her body, authorities went back to Arazo's apartment and found the knife they believed was used in the crime and bloodstains around the bedroom window where Arazo allegedly dumped the body. The details are still shocking to those living near the crime scene.
How could you do this to a baby? She's a baby. How could you do it to anybody? Not only did it rock our town, it rocked Monmouth County.
Arazo is expected for another court appearance on August the 28th. That is the latest live from Freehold. Anthony Johnson, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Anthony. Power is restored tonight, located inside the complex.
The healthcare showdown continues on Capitol Hill, where Senate Republicans are struggling to agree on a bill to pass. The Republican-run Senate has rejected a GOP proposal to scuttle President Barack Obama's healthcare law and give Congress 2 years to devise a replacement. 7 Republicans joined all Democrats Wednesday in a 45-55 vote defeating the plan. It was the second self-inflicted setback the GOP has suffered this week in trying to roll back Obamacare.
Meanwhile, President Trump is intensifying his criticism of Attorney General Jeff Sessions. The president sent critical tweets about Sessions today as Sessions was in a meeting at the White House. Fellow Republicans and Sessions' former colleagues on Capitol Hill are now criticizing the president for his behavior.
Rather than trying to humiliate them in public, which is a sign of weakness, I would just go ahead and say, I appreciate your service. You need to be fired.
Well, the White House says the president and Sessions have not even spoken, and the president refuses to say if he does plan to fire Sessions. Sessions says he has no plans to resign.
House Majority Whip Steve Scalise is out of the hospital 6 weeks after he was shot. Doctors at MedStar Washington Hospital Center say the 51-year-old Republican will now begin intensive inpatient rehabilitation and is looking forward to returning to work. Scalise was one of 5 people who were injured when a man opened fire on a Republican baseball practice in Virginia.
The Democratic ticket is now set in the race for New Jersey governor. Democratic nominee Phil Murphy formally announced former State Assembly Speaker Sheila Oliver as his running mate. This all happening in Newark this morning. Oliver was the first African-American woman Assembly Speaker in state history. Murphy, a banker and former U.S. ambassador to Germany, has never held elected office. Murphy says New Jersey needs new leadership.
Sheila Oliver shares my vision for a state that once again is fair, is just, is welcoming, is inclusive.
I will work shoulder to shoulder with you to create an economy in New Jersey that is fairer for all of New Jersey.
Murphy's going to face off against current Lieutenant Governor and GOP nominee Kim Guadagno. The winner will replace Chris Christie, who is leaving office after 8 years.
A man in New Jersey killed by a single punch. What led up to this attack as the man arrested makes his first appearance in court. Wild video as the FDNY makes some...
New at 5 o'clock, the city's medical examiner has ruled the death of a New York appeals court judge a suicide. Judge Sheila Abdus-Salam's body was found in the Hudson River near West 132nd Street on April 12th. Surveillance video showed her leaving her Harlem home and walking to the water alone. She was the first African-American judge on the state's highest court.
A big milestone for the NYC Ferry. It is celebrating its 1 millionth rider. The city says the service is more popular than leaders could have expected. In just over a month, it will add a 4th route to and from Queens, and people are already making plans to jump on board. Eyewitness News reporter Dave Evans live in Long Island City. Dave.
Shirley, this new service began in May, and when the mayor and his team were planning it, they thought that they would probably reach their millionth customer sometime in late August. They're actually reaching that goal 4 weeks earlier than expected, and so as of today, 1 million customers on board. New York City's newest ferries are far more popular than anyone could have ever guessed. Perhaps that's because traffic and our subways are so plain awful this summer. Claudia Koger is 82, has taken the subway all her life. For her, the closest subway stop is 1.5 miles away. But a new ferry coming to Astoria August 29th will cut her travel time to Manhattan in half. Will you take the ferry now? The new service?
Of course, I'm a waterway person. I'm a nature girl. I love it.
The mayor's been promising a new ferry service for 2 years. It finally began in May, and now about 12,000 ride the new ferries every day.
The idea of NYC Ferry was to be a game changer. We're just a few months into it. This is the beginning of something potentially very, very big for this city. Because, you know the classic phrase, if you build it, they will come.
The Rockaway line is so popular that City Hall's adding extra service and bigger boats. At least once a week, moms in Long Island City travel with kids in strollers to parks in Brooklyn.
I think it's great. I love the ferry. It's really easy to get around with my kids on the ferry.
I think it's a great idea. It's such a pleasant way to travel, so I'm all for it.
Again, this service started in May, and it started with 2 lines here on the East River, also to the Rockaways. The mayor added a 3rd line to Brooklyn in June, and now this 4th line. It is due to start on August 29th from Astoria to 34th Street. It'll take you 38 minutes that trip and cost you $2.75. For now, reporting live in Long Island City, Dave Evans, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
Cool. $10.
A single vicious punch leaves a man in New Jersey dead. And tonight, an arrest in the death and new details about what led to the deadly attack.
Also, new body camera rules for Minneapolis police officers. The change.
More than $3 million in live lotto tonight on ABC 7 NY.
Even small cars can take up a little too much space on New York City's tight streets. So some firefighters took matters into their own hands. Look at that. How many guys is that? Four firefighters. Yeah. Wow, this video posted to Instagram on Monday. It took a little teamwork from them, but they were able to, on Hancock Street's ladder company 111 in Brooklyn, move this small car onto the sidewalk. You saw them do it. They then got back in their truck and went on their merry way. Can you believe that?
And the owner came back and said, what happened?
Wait, what? How did it get here?
How'd that happen? A new way to find out if drivers are texting behind the wheel could be coming to New York. The state's going to be studying the use of the textilizer. It would allow police to see if a driver was texting or emailing just before a crash. Governor Cuomo has asked a traffic safety committee to look into the technology. The committee will also examine any constitutional or privacy questions that the textilizer could raise.
A new revelation by Angelina Jolie. The actress now saying she developed high blood pressure and Bell's palsy last year. Jolie told Vanity Fair she had nerve damage, which led to one side of her face to drop. She credits acupuncture for her full recovery and adds her skin became drier and has extra gray hairs. Jolie has been open about her health challenges in the past, including a double mastectomy in 2013.
Coke Zero is getting a makeover. Coca-Cola says today that the soda will be replaced by a new sugar-free drink called Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. The company says the new name and the new look will help make it clearer that the drink is sugar-free. Coca-Cola Zero Sugar is set to hit shelves in August and is already being sold in Europe, Latin America, the Middle East, and Africa. So Coca-Cola Zero Sugar.
We'll see how it is. Okay. An incredible rescue. A father pulls an elderly woman from a pond.
Tonight he describes making the save just 1 month after his own son's drowning. Plus this.
Shoddy concrete work leaves a homeowner's sidewalk in shambles, and even though she won a judgment
on ABC 7.
A curious meeting in Paris today. Pop singer Rihanna spending time with the new French president, Emmanuel Macron. The president's wife, Brigitte, welcomed Rihanna to the Élysée Palace. The singer is an ambassador for the Global Partnership for Education and is urging Macron to help with funding projects. The meeting comes after Rihanna appealed to Macron on Twitter. Okay.
Wow, send out a tweet, meet a world leader. So much more news at 11.
It has been a 4-year fight for a Bloomfield woman doing battle, she says, with an unlicensed contractor who did shoddy work on her sidewalk and then split.
Yeah, she sued him in court and won, but still hasn't seen a dime of that money. So she, of course, got Nina Pineda on her side.
And Charlene, this hardworking homeowner is a single mom working 2 jobs. The last thing she needed, she says, was a contractor whose promises crumbled as easily as his concrete work.
Would you pay $14,000 for this sidewalk?
If you look here, the cement comes out in pieces, look. If I pull them out, it comes out in pieces.
Welcome to Zailoon Saeed's crackling, crumbling catastrophe.
How many places is it cracked?
It cracked a lot of places.
It was 3 years ago when Zailoon paid the contractor for this substandard sidewalk that she says started breaking apart just months after installation.
How did you find out about this contractor?
Well, he always hung around by Home Depot, and my sister hired him to do some work.
That was red flag number 1. Problem 2, a professional-looking business card, but missing critical information.
There is no license on it, no license number.
The contractor never had a home improvement license issued by the state. Zailoon was smart in paying in installments for the work, though.
You made a down payment, and then you made another $4,000.
But red flag number 3, she says he wanted checks written, leaving the payee line blank.
I mean, this is a lot of money.
It is.
And after being paid in full, she says his work started scaling and crumbling, and the contractor was AWOL.
And he has no license?
No license.
And do you know if he took out any permits?
No, there's no permit.
So Zailoon took the contractor to court and won the judgment. He was ordered to pay $14 grand.
As a single mother, I'm working very, very hard.
You're working 2 jobs.
I have 2 full-time jobs, and it's hard.
So we went looking for the contractor.
She has a judgment. He has to pay it.
His wife says her husband was willing to redo the work, but we reminded her by law he can't because he's unlicensed. After that visit, Zailoon finally got some good news.
Since I get the 7 on my side, and they made 1 phone call, then he tell me he will come back. I call him and I talk to him personally.
Well, the contractor told us he didn't have money to pay her judgment, but is now hiring a licensed contractor who will properly redo the work at no cost to her. The big takeaway, check that a contractor has a valid home improvement license before going forward. And next, verify whether that contractor has business insurance. And last, get a proper contract. It has to have the work that you want done spelled out, complete with a start and finish date. Diana?
All good to know.
A lot of money.
It was a lot of money. Thanks, Nina. There's still much more ahead.
Eyewitness News at 6 starts right now.